Hi, I wanted to share with you some really cool things I've been learning about with my science friends this week. And it has to do with this kind of a seed that I have been noticing has been twirling down almost like a helicopter, like this, from big trees like this one here. This is a sycamore tree, and you can see, if you zoom in, you fly up into the tree, you can see so many of these seeds are still hanging on the tree. And if you look on the grass beneath it, you can see some have fallen down to the grass, and actually some have been blowing and flying out all around the neighborhood, even far away. And I was so curious about how these seeds twirl around like a helicopter. I think I know why they need to twirl. If they just fall straight down, then the seed will go into the ground right here under this huge parent tree, and it won't really have a chance to grow because it's in the shade of a huge tree. If it's too close to its parents, it can't grow up into a grown-up tree. So it needs to go a little bit far away, just like human kids need to go a little bit away in order to grow up sometimes. But what causes it to twirl? So there's some really amazing things I'm going to show you. So one thing that you'll notice is that the seed is very light on this part. It's almost like a wing. But it's heavier on this part where the seed is. So when it falls out of the tree, even if it starts out like this, it'll turn itself like this. Then you'll notice the shape, it's narrower and then it gets wider. And when the air comes close to this seed as it's falling, the air has to do something. It has to get out of the way. Imagine this was going through the air, and here's the air. The air has to go above it and below it to get out of the way. The air that goes over the wide part has to go faster than the air that's going over the narrow part. So the air is going faster here and slower here. And when air goes faster, it doesn't have as much time to push down on the seed. When that happens, it's called lift, just like an airplane. When an airplane's flying through the air, it's shaped kind of like this, an airplane. The air going over is going faster than the air going under. And then the molecules on top don't have as much time to push down. The air pushes up on the plane more than the air is pushing down. So with this seed, the same thing happens, and the air is pushing down less here than it is here, and that causes this to turn. And if the wind is blowing, it will be riding on the wind and turning. And something else scientists actually just discovered not so long ago, when it's turning, it makes little tiny vortexes, like little tiny tornadoes of air all above the wing, which sometimes make it go up even more before it falls down. And then it flies away and it lands someplace else, falls to the ground where it can grow into a tree. If I see a seed twirling, I'll take a video of it so you can see it. Oh, look over there, look over there.